G'day everyone, and welcome to the 25th and final game in this set. As you can see, I've now got a BT2, which I've only just purchased, and it has a quick firing gun, and it's not a very effective one, put it that way. So I head off again. We're in the city again, and I head up here and I find I actually got the B2 to see how it handles and how it goes, and the handling I find is very similar or on par with the M2 and M3. When we get to here, I leave turning a bit too late and I run straight into the wall here, give it a glancing blow. But as I said, it's got the quick firing gun, and I'm not over fussed on this. It's not powerful enough. Basically, I race up here. I know I'm going to come across red tanks somewhere. Generally, when you're running at this speed, you will meet them either coming up the hill or at the top here. But generally, it's when they're coming up the hill, and that's exactly what happens here. I come across here and I come across a red tank, and he's firing at me, so I fire at him with a quick fire gun, and as you can see, he's not taking much damage. Then there's another red tank here, and I'm copping fire from both of them, and it's ludicrous for me to stop here, so I just keep going, and I come around here, and my mistake here is I don't turn left. I should turn left there and gone down that side street to come around. Instead, I decided to turn around and come back and have a go at them. And this one comes up, and I just give him at point blank range basically everything and nothing. I'm doing no damage to him whatsoever. The gun is that weak, and I was having that much problems. I thought maybe I could just ram him, sort of thing, and that's as far as I got when he took me out. Because you actually can do damage by ramming a tank. You can even knock a tank out. I was knocked out once in one game. Where I was given I was rammed by another tank. It was actually a glancing blow, but it was enough damage to destroy my tank. Here we are back at the base. This guy is staying here to protect it. Same with these guys and that. I just sort of buzz around, and oh yeah, I come across this guy. This is actually a Panzer 38H, and I looked high and low in all of the places where you can get the tanks from for this game and that, and I cannot find the Panzer 38H anywhere. But what it actually is a Hotchkiss 38. I'm pretty sure it's Hotchkiss 38 tank that the Germans took over and redesignated them as Panzer whatever, because they captured a lot of French tanks at the beginning of when they took France at the beginning of World War II. But yeah, I stayed with this guy, and if you have a look, the green players are actually down to 4, and the red players have only lost 1. And I stay with this guy because basically he's taking hits and he's not getting any damage. Unfortunately, this bozo gets right behind him and stops him from reversing. That's the first tank he's taken out, the Panzer it is, this is a fantastic battle, and this is why I ended on this game, because it's unbelievable the amount that this single tank is able to take out, how many of the red players single-handedly. I actually counted it, and when it gets closer to the end I will let you know how many he ended up taking out. But as you can see, he's taking hits, but he's not taking any damage at all. The armour is that thick on the front of it. Yet I've come across the Hotchkiss version of this tank, and doesn't take nearly as much. But mind you, he takes, I think, all of his damage right on the front of the tank. I think that's where the armour is thickest on these tanks. I don't think anybody gets a shot at him at the side or back. I can't really tell, to be quite honest. But yeah, as I said, he's here, he's defending the base. Basically he doesn't have to go anywhere. The red tanks come to him because they want that base. And yeah, as I said, we're at 4 green, and the red actually coming down when they first got to here. The red had only lost 1 tank, and thanks to this fella their numbers are going down. He's just every time they come in he's taking them out. There's another green tank here with him at the moment at the base. That was that other one, but he's just been taken out. So we've got another red tank there, another one coming. It's like this is like a target-rich environment for this fella, and he just takes full advantage of what all these targets, and he just methodically takes them out. Even though he's taking fire, he's not taking any damage, so he concentrates on 1 tank at a time. Now he does take out a tank here somewhere, but it's not destroyed. I think that's the one off to the right, like the crew's dead in it, but the tank's still there because later on he keeps shooting at that tank until it blows up, even though it's showing that it's been destroyed. And now the red tanks are down to 2, so he's shooting at that tank at the moment and he's just blowing it up. But here's another red tank, and he goes after it, and the red tank's just getting pounded something chronic. This guy's having a ball of a game, and that is the best game of his career, I'd say, so far. So there's only 1 red tank left. Believe it or not, he does go after it, and when he takes it out, basically he's yeah, so the red tank's over there. He's basically taken out the majority of the red players on his own, believe it or not, because the first red tank that was taken out was not taken out by him. And here we go, we've got the last red tank. He's given it to him, and believe it or not, this is his 11th kill when he takes this out. And considering there is only 12 tanks per side, that's it, game over. He's taken out the majority, as you can see, 12 to 9, and that's it, end of game.